In this lesson, we speak how to create a front-end form. In previous lessons, we created two item layouts, a back-end layout with a form and a front-end layout with a fly. If your intention is to allow the final user to submit or modify a content for a particular table, you have to instance a form in an item layout in this particular concerned table. So all you have to do is to create a new front item layout, for example, edit city. Because it is a front layout, we have to remove the fly and to replace it with the form. So you open the bricks and you choose the form for this new layout. You complete with the data you want to edit in this form, and that's all. Don't forget to regenerate your component, and you will see in your sandbox your new edit city layout. You can add a city, save. Well, you can notice that the edit and new buttons are now available because of this reachable front form for this table. You can try these buttons. Or edit to edit this city. Let's now add a simple edit button directly in the grid. You return to the builder. Open your front-end collection layout, so your grid. Then open the tasks and choose the edit task for the grid. Put it on the beginning if you want, and regenerate your component. With these new buttons, you can easily edit your items. We can now add the delete task in the grid too, reduce the column width, and maybe also reduce some buttons in the toolbar. We return to the builder. We add the delete task. Here, for example, we can now delete the edit and delete task of the toolbar because are already present in the grid. You can clean the filter. Okay, and we can reduce the width of the column, for example 30. So here the result. I can edit or delete an item, I can add a new item because I am administrator. If I change the user, for example for Andrew can only create a new item, cannot edit, so Andrew can only see the new task button. But if I choose a user with the right of Rick can create or edit items, but cannot delete. So you can see, in consequence, the delete tasks are not visible. Well, let's now see how to allow public users being able to submit new entries. If I select the guest user, you can see that the guest is not allowed to do anything. We can open the tooltip and check that the guest don't have any ACL permissions. Fortunately, we can change ACL permissions of this user, this public user, directly in the sandbox of your component. Open the configuration of your component. Go to the Permission tab, Public Group, Create, and you allow creation for publics. You save, and you can refresh the page to see the changes. A guest is now allowed to create, and the tooltip button showing the permissions of your component shows you that the ACLs are changed. Let's now see how to deal with this in your production website. Create a new menu item, select the type, your component, and your layout, edit city. As menu title you can write add a new city, for example, and in the required settings, please leave empty. By this way, the form will be empty. If you select an item, the form will be pre-filled with this particular item. You save, and you can enjoy the result. The front-end form linked on the menu. See you next lesson. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for using Cook.